Hello guys, what is going on and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be playing the Automation game, and it's a really cool game actually. I've been playing it for a while, I've had it on Steam for a while now, and I've never really got round to making a video to it. So today I'm going to make a video on it, and basically we're just going to build like a normal sort of family hatchback car. So what this game is about is basically you build your own cars and you build your own engines for them. So hopefully I can play this game a little bit more and start featuring it on my channel as well. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So here I've loaded up sort of a new car building platform. So you've got all these bodies to choose from, and we're going to choose one from the last 10 years, which is a hatchback, and we're going to try and find a good sort of decent hatchback, which is a little bit hard to find sometimes. I suppose this is alright. I don't know if I've seen this one before actually. So this will be quite interesting. You can like edit things as well, which is really good. And let's just edit the front a little bit. It's also good as well because I haven't done any sort of gaming content on this channel in a while as well. So hopefully it's a pretty good one to watch. Actually, thinking about it, I might have actually seen this one. You can do loads of funky shit with it though, which is really good. But I'm just going to leave it like that as it is. It looks sort of like a Nissan Juke from the back, I don't know why. But yeah, moving on with this, we'll go on to the next one, and it lets you sort of choose, it goes really in detail. If you know anything about cars, you'll sort of understand this. But I'm just going to pick that one. For the material, I don't know what I want to pick. I'm going to click that one. I'm going to click that one. Click double wishbone. I'm going to have a double wishbone at the back as well, because it's going to be a good car. This one's going to be a sick car. Looks like they've changed a couple of things as well. I haven't played it since this new open beta, which is the sort of class it's in now, so that should be pretty good as well. And I've also got some mods as well for the headlights, so let's just check out these ones. These are a mod I've downloaded. Let's see how these look. Got to get it up with the sort of lines of the car as well. Let's have a look. How is that looking? It looks very futuristic. I kind of like that. I'm gonna go with that, I think. And then you get to do the backlights as well, which is pretty sick. What do we have for the backlights? I'm sure I had some sick backlights somewhere. Where the fuck are those backlights gone? Right, I've lost the backlights I wanted to use, so we're just gonna go with the ever so basic sort of GTR. Actually, no. Should we keep that one, or shall we have two like a GTR? How's it looking? Do you have like GTR? Yeah, I say we have GTR lights at the back. It's pretty sick. So it looks very futuristic at the front, but when we put some like vents and shit like that on it, I think it'll look a lot better. You've got indicators as well, grills. You can do all sorts on this game, man. It's awesome. So we're gonna use the standard Vauxhall grill, which again is another mod I've downloaded. And I just want it to sit sort of flush with everything. I don't know if that looks any good. Shall we keep that? I guess that looks okay. Moving on to, we need another grill as well for like this bit here. I don't know whether to make this sporty, or shall we make like a normal version and then a sporty version. So I'll make like a standard version for now, just a standard engine, and then we can make like a hot hatchback version as well. I think that'll be cool in like another video to do like a hot hatchback variant of this, which will be really cool. So moving on to the vents, let's have some sexy vents on there. Those ones. Don't want to make it look too sporty, but don't want to make it look too shit either. I think that looks a bit weird actually. About that. I think if we do that and then put some of these, you can have white ones. You can sort of put them in the top so they're like, you know, like daytime running lights. I think that'll look alright. Just shorten them down a little bit. There we go. We've got some daytime running lights now. Sweet. Right, I think that'll do for the sort of front of it. I actually like this car, man. It looks alright. I'm actually not that sort of disappointed with it. It looks alright. I suppose it's alright for a tiny little city car, I suppose, which is good. We don't need any wings or anything like that on the car, because this game, it seems to be a bit weird with wings. I'll show you what I mean. So say, I don't know, I just want like a normal spoiler, and I just want it on the top. Oh, maybe they've fixed it actually, I don't know. But sometimes it's really weird sometimes, so I guess on this model it might be a little bit better, but hey ho. I think they need to curve it more to the body though. The wings always stay straight no matter what. As far as I'm aware, you can't curve them, so hopefully they work on that so it goes with the sort of flow of the car, if that makes sense, instead of just having a straight wing across the back of the car. I think it can look a bit silly sometimes, but I'm just going to carry on with this. So what have we got here? Got door handles on my car, which is good. Put those on there. Again, we'll get it so it goes with sort of the flow of the car as well, so it needs to be like tilted down a bit, I think. Like that. I think that looks okay. I'll look on the other side. Yeah, that was pretty sick actually. I'm happy with that. Bonnet, we don't really need to do anything on the bonnet. The bonnet's fine, I guess. Exhaust, I've also got a few badges as well. They work like exhausts do. We're just going to have a single exit exhaust here. Don't need anything fancy like that. So there we go. I think it'd be nice as well if you didn't have to have the exhaust attached to the body, so if you could sort of have it like hanging down underneath, you know, like the sort of lower spec cars. I think that would be good as well. And then what else have we got? We've got lips and we've got badges. I'm not going to bother with any of those except badges, obviously. And we're just going to put the standard automation part in there. We're going to try and get it to fit nice and smoothly. There we go. Looks okay. And one for the back as well, so it doesn't look out of place. Just have a badge there, just chilling like that. Looks pretty sick, if you ask me. I think we've got ourselves a nice little hatchback already. I actually do like this car. I think it looks pretty sick, if you ask me. Okay, so it's gonna be. Oh man, you can't have a front wheel drive. Why would you have rear wheel drive in a fucking little tiny car like that? It's gonna have all wheel drive because there's no point in having all wheel drive. I'm gonna keep it red as well. Nice and basic. And then we're gonna get to work on the engine. So I think like, because this is gonna be like a standard car, I think like a 1.4 or 1.6. Actually, I'm saying 1.4 turbo. I'm saying 1.4 turbo, like the Seat Ibizas and all those sort of cars, like the VAG engines. 1.4 turbo, I think that'll be pretty sick. So you want it to be made out of that shit. Engine's too big. Well, don't worry, 'cause it's not gonna be that big. It's still too big. Fucking hell. Right, we've gotta. Ah, there we go. We'll work something out here. Right, don't tell me I can't have anything bigger than a fucking 700cc engine. Oh my god. You have got to be joking. I think if I change the way the engine's mounted, I don't know if that's like the other one. I don't know if that'll make it better. Just see. Ah, yeah, it will. Sweet, there we go. That's what we want. So what I'm going for here is like a short bore and a long stroke to make it as like economical as possible. Because what we want is we want it to be powerful and economical at the same time as well. And we'll have like a dual overhead cam as well. Shall we have 4 of those? Yeah, I think 4 will be pretty sick there. The head material we'll use aluminium, and we'll have whatever that is. I forgot what that is. Variable valve lift. There we go. We'll have that as well. So I'll make the crank out of forged steel. I will make this bit out of I-beam steel as well. What is this again? What is this? What do we do this out of? I think low friction cast. Fuel efficiency high, yeah, so it'll be good on fuel as well, which is all well and good. And now for the more complicated bit. So I'm going to set this to, I think that'll do for now. We'll lower this a bit because obviously the way it works is that it's all very realistic. So if you like have a high compression ratio and obviously loads of boost running through the engine, it's gonna sort of blow it up basically, unless you use like the right mixture of fuel or whatever it is. So you can't sort of go mental with these engines. You have to do it properly, if that makes sense. You can't just like fuck about almost. We'll set that to that for now. We'll have that on obviously because it'd be pointless having variable valve timing and not use it. And turbocharger, here we are, is the fun bit. We'll have this because it's newer, I think. I'm guessing anyway. I'm guessing a ball bearing's better than that. And we'll have a water air. We'll have a water one. That'll be better than, won't it? We'll leave this all as it is for now. We'll have an injection engine, direct injection, throttle per cylinder. Shall we have a? No, we'll just have a standard one for now. Use a standard fuel, or standard in the UK that is anyway, as far as I'm aware. And the fuel mixture, wonder what we can set that as. I think if we lower that down, because that'll make it better on fuel as well, we'll just fucking put that in. And then ignition time, we'll keep that the same. And I'll bump this up to 6,000 so we've got like a good benchmark. And then we've got this. Do we have a bypass valve or not? Nah, fuck that. We'll have this. Reverse flow. Or I don't know. Right, okay. So this is it. We're going to start her up and see if it actually works and makes power. No, I'm guessing it doesn't. 16 brake horsepower. That is not making power. Okay, it didn't blow up, which is strange, but I think we're way over the yeah, the octane there is 99.7, so we need to go and like faff around with a few things and get that a little bit lower there. So what we could do, I suppose, is how do we get that like information sheet up? Is this it? There we go, that's what we wanted. Okay, so we want that, and I want to go back. I wonder if this alters. No, but it makes it cheaper. Right, okay. And we've got this. What happens if I do this? Lower octane. I think the best bet is to lower the compression ratio, I think. So if I leave this and go back to compression, I lower this, look, you can see now it's sorting us out. There we go. And that's making 155 horsepower now, which is pretty sick actually, for a little engine like this. And what's the economy like? I think that's pretty fucking shit, to be honest, if I remember rightly. We can like boost this up a little bit. Wait, hang on. The power don't come in for a few years, so we'll sort that out. Put this up a bit, and then boost it a little bit as well. So that's 150 horsepower, which isn't bad, I suppose, for like a standard car. And then reliability, what's that? Oh, it's reliable as fuck as well, which is good. And I don't want to mess with like the quality settings or anything like that because I just really can't be bothered. So let's dyno it at the moment. Oh, I don't think it's working. I don't think I can do anything. Oh, I have to click start, that's why. Right. Alright, so I've faffed around with that for a bit. Now we can get on to the fun side. So it's going to be manual, we're going to have a normal clutch, we'll have 6 gears like normal people. And I tell you what really annoys me actually. I think the speed, like the top speed estimates on this game are like really under exaggerated, because like I'm sure a car, I think I did one like a 2 litre turbo or something, and it said it could only go like 120 miles an hour, and I'm like pretty sure a car with like 200 brake horsepower could be braking 140, 145 miles an hour, so that did made in a little bit. We'll keep that as is for now. We'll check out the 0 to 60s on there. We won't bother with a diff or anything like that. With tyres, we'll have some nice sort of normal fucking road tyres. We'll have 16-inch wheels, I think. Feeling. Where's my car? That's a good question. Where the fuck is my car? It's just a body. I don't get it. Right. Ah, there we go. I think it just must have glitched out a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll just have some standard wheels on there with some. Oh, we need thicker tyres though, don't we? I have 2 of them. Yeah, you can have really thick tyres at the front. It's quite flared out though at the front. I think 205s on the front will be fine as well. Just need a bit of some spaces at the front there. I wonder if you can offset. Oh yeah, 20mm spaces on the front, no spaces on the back. I don't know how that'll be, because I think mostly you want your back wheels to be slightly wider than the front. I don't know. I suppose what we could do is go back to the main drawing board, right? Flare out these arches a bit, and then stick 20mm on the back. I've never seen that icon before. I've not seen that icon before, but I can guess what it is. So That's a bit strange. Oh, there we go. Let's do it. Oh, we can have 30 on the back as well. That's pretty sick then, I suppose. That's alright, I can't complain with that. It still stayed as it is as well. A little bit of a glitch. We'll have alloy wheels. Moving on, we'll just have some standard discs on there. Let's have a look. What size are they? Absolutely tiny. Don't need them that big. I think 260 at the front will be fine. And another piston one at the back. I think about 220 at the rear is also fine. I'm going to bother with that because I don't really know what it does. We'll have 5 seats, everything will be standard in there. We'll have power steering, anti-lock brakes, traction control, but we don't need launch control because this isn't like the fucking super fast one. And we'll have advanced safety, which is sick. We'll have standard springs with adaptive dampers, and what shall we have here? Active sway bars. That doesn't seem expensive. And we'll just have a normal sort of drive, not comfort but not sport at the same time, so we've got a nice mix between the two, so you can sort of go flying if you want to go flying. That's really annoying how it's left itself like that. Let me just, there we go, sweet. Alright, so here it is. It tells us all our shit about it. It's actually quite economical then at 40.3 miles to the gallon, so that's not too bad. So let's go ahead and have a look at the different things here. So it's 0 to 60 in 9.9 seconds. 100 miles an hour, is that it? Right, we've got to speed this thing up, I think. Let's have a look. So let's see if that does anything. 9.8, and then what about spacing? 9.7. That goes up to 10. Trying to minimise wheel spin as well. I think if we have it on 59 and then just leave it as it is, I think we'll leave that as it is, that'll be fine. See what I mean though about the whoa, what's this? I've never seen this before. I'll go back. See what I mean about the underestimating the speed, like 101 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure a 1.4 turbo with 150 horsepower will be able to break 100 miles an hour pretty easily as well, to be honest. But anyways, let's have a look at the test track. So we've got this, we'll see how fast it goes around there. I'm not going to bother making you watch the whole thing go around, if that makes sense, like the whole thing, but we'll just have a look at the track stats. So for it to get around this airfield, it'll take it 1 minute 39 seconds, which is, I guess it's okay. Have a look at this. What's this? So it's pretty good, I suppose. Running costs are okay. It understeers more than it oversteers. That's to be expected, because is it front wheel drive? Oh no, I made it all wheel drive, didn't I? But I guess it's actually made it so front wheel drive. Okay, well it's front wheel drive then. That's that complaint over with. And let's have a look at the market. So it's a city car. It's a pony budget car. Oh right, okay. But it's not rear wheel drive though. It's front wheel drive, I think. Did I say it is front wheel drive? That was front wheel drive, wasn't it? Yeah, 100% front, 0% rear. That's a bit weird then. City Eco, pony, the muscle car's a little brother, big engine. You know, it's a 1.4, so it's not a very big engine at all. Family sport, family. It appeals to quite a few markets in this place, and it's pretty fucking cheap as well, which is sick. Okay, so let's have a look. What's all this? I've never seen this before. Right, so he's a luxury expert. He's an all-wheel drive expert. Automatics. There's not very many people, is there? I think it's because obviously it's in development. There's not going to be loads of people. But let's have a look. I don't know what any of this does, so I'm just going to click him. I'll choose him. Oh, he's the. Ah, right. Okay. No, we need a different guy. We'll have him because he sounds pretty good. He knows what he's doing. We'll have another bloke from here as well. A ceramics expert. We'll have him. He sounds like he knows what he's doing. They'll look the exact same as well, don't they? We'll have that bloke. I was going to pick him, Edward. Do we have to have like so many people or what? But we'll have him. He's quite old, isn't he? Getting on a bit, bless him. I think this all adds up to the engineering cost though as well. Well, I think as well. Oh, an Irish bloke there. What's this? So this is like the different trim. So if I go back now and I give the car a name, so I don't know what car to call it. Let's just call it, I don't know. We'll just name it like the Ford. So we'll call it Ford Fiesta. And then this can be like an SE. Yeah, if we have it in SE, it sounds pretty good then. And then this engine can be just 1.4T. Or if we have 1.4, and then we have turbo 150 for like turbo 150, so it's got the power. And then click save. That should save it, I think. Click it again because sometimes it doesn't like to save. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So what do we do after this? We've now got more things. Whoa, what the fuck's this? A big factory, mate. I think if we just have a cars made today, 165, 680. Whoa, fucking hell. A large factory, I think. Yeah. And what's this? Automation. Wow, this is all above me. This, I've never seen this part before. This is a bit of a learning curve for me. What's this? We'll have a medium, whatever this is. Another factory for something. Car quality, that's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, we'll keep that the same. And there we go. I think we've done. So that's it, guys. So I think that's pretty much all finished. So hopefully, guys, you like this, and hopefully you like the car as well. I actually like this car. I think it's pretty cool. I think in future episodes as well, if we do this more often, I can sort of work on the car a little bit, make it more sort of efficient, make it faster, make like a sport version of it, so like the Fiesta, and then we can have like the ST. I think that'll be pretty sick. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please leave it with a like, it'll be much appreciated, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.